If you thought there couldn't possibly be any more new shows, looks like you were wrong. And this week's The Week's News.
The Week's News on TVEnthusiast.com.
It's the week of October 28, 2016. I'm your host, Tyson Gifford. Let's get started. So as always, let's kick things off with some new shows. Home for the Holidays is a new holiday Christmas special from Andy Richter, as well as Matt Besser, a writer on Upright Citizens Brigade, and Eva Anderson, a writer on You're the Worst. This will be Andy Richter and his fictitious wife, welcoming guests including Santa Claus and a talking gift. Sneakers is in development at NBC based on the hacker drama of the same name. This comes from Tom Cisentigori of The Mentalist, and husband and wife producing duo Walter Parks and Laurie McDonald, who worked on Men in Black. Bonus Family is a new series in development at NBC based on the Swedish family comedy. It comes from David Walpert of House of Lies. There is an untitled female comedy bought by ABC, from Dana Min Goodman and Julia Wulov of Faking It. The story follows 4 friends and modern-day women. Let's Stay Together is a new couples comedy in development at ABC from Amy B. Harris of Sex and the City, Ben Silverman of Jane the Virgin, and Jordan Schur of Warrior. Inspired by the 2014 The New Divorce is No Divorce column by Richard Kirschenbaum. Vox has its own untitled comedy in development. Ian Brennan of Scream Queens, Diablo Cody of Juno, and Simon Cowell of American Idol are working together on a project about a synchronized swimmer with no social life. Bad Sugar is a new series in development at Fox. Patti Breen of Suburgatory and Sharon Horgan of Catastrophe are bringing this to us. It is about the scheming heirs to a hugely successful business. The Terranauts is a new show coming to the CW. This is being produced by Big Bang Theory star Jim Parsons, along with Zach Helm of Stranger Than Fiction. This is based on the novel by T.C. Boyle, and it's a drama about scientists running a biosphere experiment. Searchers is a new show coming to the CW from Jason Rothenberg, the creator of The 100, and Greg Berlanti, who pretty much does everything on the CW, I guess. It is about a brother and sister who discover their mother's crazy stories are key to explaining the mysteries of the world. Weaveworld is coming to the CW from Josh Stolberg of Piranha 3D, and of course based on the book by Clive Barker. It is about 2 ordinary people who become tasked with protecting the magical realm, and in doing so, protecting the world. Loaded is a new series at AMC and from the UK's Channel 4, based on the Israeli sitcom Mesudarim, about the problems that occur with sudden wealth. Jim Howick of Aliens, Samuel Anderson from Doctor Who, Johnny Sweet from Babylon, Nick Helm from Uncle, and Mary McCormick from In Plain Sight are all set to star. Bad Dates is a new comedy coming to Freeform. This is a relationship comedy from Timothy Simmons of Veep, Derek Elliott, and Jack Donaldson of The Blacklist, and it is reenactments of awkward and bad dating experiences. Waco, the David Koresh Branch Davidian event series, has been picked up by Spike TV. Cormoran Strike has been acquired by HBO for its U.S. rights. The series is being created by BBC One. This is based on the crime novels by J.K. Rowling, of course the author of Harry Potter, who wrote these novels under the pseudonym of Robert Galbraith. Tom Burke of War and Peace stars as a war veteran turned PI. Amazon has a yet-to-be-titled drama series coming from Matthew Weiner of Mad Men. It is rumored to be a contemporary worldwide anthology. The Rain is a new series coming to Netflix. It is the first Scandinavian Netflix original and is about young survivors of a massive viral pandemic 10 years before. And Knight Rider is in development at NBC Universal and Machinima as a digital series with Justin Lin of The Fast and the Furious attached to direct and produce. Now let's talk about some shows that have been renewed and or canceled. Jason Momoa series Frontier has been renewed for a second season by Netflix ahead of its season 1 premiere. Late night talk show based comedy Nightcap has also been renewed for a second season by Pop ahead of its season 1 premiere. And negotiations are currently underway for a Will and Grace reunion series. This could come to NBC where the series originally aired, but it could also come to a streaming service like Netflix or Hulu. Now hold on tight because we have a lot of casting news to get through. First off, Tim DeKay from White Collar has been cast in American Crime as a relative to Cherry Jones' character. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend has cast Patti LuPone from Penny Dreadful to play a pivotal person from Rebecca's past. The Heathers TV series coming to TV Land has cast its Heathers. Melanie Field of Wicked will be playing Heather Chandler, the cruel leader of the Heathers. Stand-up comedian Brendan Chanel will be playing Heather Duke, a gender-flipped version of the second-in-command Heather. And newcomer Jasmine Matthews will be playing Heather McNamara, a weak-willed follower in the group. Comedian Jim Gaffigan has joined the cast of Fargo as Donnie Mashman, a deputy. A lot of casting for the series' counterpart at Starz. Michael Nyqvist of John Wick has joined as Chekhov, director of operations. Nazanin Boniadi of Iron Man has joined as Claire, a mysterious woman. Nicholas Pinnock of Captain America has joined as Ian Shaw, an aggressive operative. Sarah Surioko of Salvo has joined as Baldwin, an assassin. Emma Duncan from Chicago Justice has joined the Showtime series Mating, playing Katie, Jay's ex-wife and first love. Jackson Rathbone has joined the cast of The Last Ship on TNT. He'll be playing Giorgio, a Greek-American playboy and thug. Darren Mann of Windfall has joined the cast of Let the Right One In at TBS. He'll be playing Lucas, Henry's bully. Lauren Ambrose has joined the cast of Monsters of God on TNT. Lauren Ambrose, of course, from 6 Feet Under, will be playing Cynthia, the strong feminist wife of Garrett Dillahunt's character, Bill Lancaster. We have some casting stories from the Good Wife spin-off series at CBS All Access. Paul Guilfoyle of CSI has joined as Henry, Maya's father, a successful financial advisor. Bernadette Peters from Annie has joined the cast as Lenore, Maya's mother, from a working-class background. And Brooke Kennedy, an executive producer on the series, is now set to direct the series premiere. 2 new castings for Netflix's upcoming series 7 Seconds. David Lyons of Revolution has joined the cast as Mike D'Angelo, an alpha leader of his narcotics squad. And Bo Knapp from Death Wish has joined as an eager rookie who looks up to D'Angelo. Ellen Wong of The Carrie Diaries has joined the cast of Netflix's Glow, about the Women's Wrestling League. She'll be playing Jenny, a Cambodian who is obsessed with pop culture. Sydney Morton of Sign has joined the cast of She's Gotta Have It at Netflix. She'll be playing Cheryl Overstreet, wife to Jamie Overstreet. Skylar Gisondo of the Santa Clarita Diet has joined the cast of Wet Hot American Summer 10 years later, the new Netflix series, as Jeremy Degenstein, the cool junior counselor at camp. Billy Eichner of Parks and Recreation has joined the cast of Friends from College for Netflix as Dr. Felix Forsenheim, a fertility doctor. Some new casting for Netflix's House of Cards. Patricia Clarkson from 6 Feet Under and Campbell Scott from Royal Pains have both joined the cast in unspecified roles. We have 4 new castings for The Punisher at Netflix. Paul Schulze from Nurse Jackie has joined the cast as Rollins, a high-ranking member of the CIA. Daniel Weber of 11/22/63 has joined as Lewis Walcott, a young veteran. Jason R. Moore from A Lovely Place for Dying has joined as Curtis Hoyle, who knows Frank Castle is alive. Jamie Ray Newman from Bates Motel has joined as Sarah Lieberman, Micro's wife. And Michael Nathanson of The Nick has joined as Sam Stein, a Homeland Security agent. Trevor Morris, who scored Vikings, will be providing the musical score for Netflix's Iron Fist. Jessica Jones showrunner Melissa Rosenberg said that Season 2 will have an all-female roster of directors. And Patrick Somerville of The Leftovers has joined the Netflix series Maniac as its writer. Perhaps you've heard about the Time Warner being bought by AT&T story that's been circulating over the past week. Well, to clarify some details, this is not Time Warner Cable. This is Time Warner's production side. They had been split before as a monopoly. So Time Warner is the parent company of Warner Brothers, HBO, DC Comics. It's a content company. AT&T has agreed to pay $85 billion for the company. That comes out to $110 per share. The deal has to be approved by the U.S. government agencies before it can go into effect. Fans of Star Trek looking forward to the new series Star Trek Discovery were saddened to hear that Bryan Fuller will be leaving his post as showrunner. Fortunately, he will be staying on board as a producer and will help block out the scripts for the series. Gretchen Berg and Aaron Herberts, who worked with Fuller on Pushing Daisies, are going to take over as co-showrunners. Bryan Fuller has already blocked out most of the mythology and written the first 2 episodes of the series. Writer-director Akiva Goldsman of Fringe will be joining the series in a top creative role as well. Now let's take a look at what's coming up on the horizon. Today, Friday, October 28th, 2016, Good Girls Revolt comes to Amazon. Tracy Ullman Show comes to HBO. On Saturday, October 29th, 2016, The Fall returns to Netflix. On Monday, October 31st, 2016, Halloween, People of Earth debuts on TBS. On Wednesday, November 2nd, 2016, Salem returns to WGN, and Stand Against Evil debuts on IFC. On Friday, November 4th, 2016, The Crown debuts on Netflix. On Monday, November 7th, 2016, American Dad returns to TBS. On Friday, November 11th, 2016, Red Oaks returns to Amazon. On Saturday, November 12th, 2016, Mech X4 debuts on Disney XD. On Monday, November 14th, 2016, the miniseries Mars debuts on National Geographic. On Tuesday, November 15th, 2016, Good Behavior debuts on TNT and Shooter debuts on USA. On Wednesday, November 16th, 2016, Nightcap premieres on Pop, Ice premieres on DirecTV and AT&T, and The Art of More debuts on Crackle. On Thursday, November 17th, 2016, Undercover debuts on BBC America, and Lovesick, formerly titled Scrotal Recall, returns to Netflix. On Friday, November 18th, 2016, Beat Bugs returns to Netflix. On Sunday, November 20th, 2016, The Affair returns to Showtime, and The Librarians returns to TNT. On Monday, November 21st, 2016, Search Party debuts on TBS. On Friday, November 25th, 2016, The Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life debuts on Netflix, and 3% debuts on Netflix. On Wednesday, November 30th, 2016, Sci-Fi's new series Incorporated debuts, and Vikings returns to history. And now it's time for the question. Recently, Netflix's boss Reed Hastings stated that the true competition to Netflix could come in the form of pharmaceutically induced hallucinations. So my question is, what shows do you want to hallucinate? Thank you as always for tuning in to TV Enthusiast, the week's news.